Hello and welcome. We are down at the store with our beautiful shiny truck, and oh, it always does that Radeon thing. I thought I'd got rid of it. Yeah, it always appears. I do notice that's one of the few virtual sort of things that actually appears on the screen inside the game, which is rather annoying because it always means it captures that as well, one of those layers, and unfortunately it does capture it. Yeah, we've got the John Deere is still. We're now not just a K stronghold, we've now got John Deere as well. I'm not bothered about that type of thing, I'm really not. I like them both. The cases have tended to be my personal favourites through a lot of respect of, yeah, I think it does stem really from FS19. I've got to be honest, I hated the 7250, I've got to say it. The American map, it was there on the tip of my tongue, the American map, which I loved the American map that started with FS19. Oh, it's yeah, Sunday again, and all my words are all a long way, but that map anyway was beautiful, and it started off with case 7250 pros, and they were weak. They were they weren't upgraded. I think they were 150 horsepower. I didn't see the potential of the 7250 for a long time, so I left the 7250 alone as much as possible. In fact, when I went into that map and started again, because I started so many times, I tried the base where you started at the top of the map, then I started near the shop in the middle, a couple of the big fields. I sold everything and bought that. Yeah, and basically I think it was a few Let's Plays on after playing on that map that I realised that actually the 7250 is one of those tractors that's really underestimated, because it might start off as only 125, 150 horsepower, but it can go up to 261 horsepower, and the upgrade cost makes it one of the most reasonable upgrade options you can possibly have. And I didn't actually realise that. It's not the fastest. Yeah, I got used to the New Holland 31 miles an hour, I think it was at the time, and they were always 26, which I considered slow back then. Well, I consider 15 miles an hour slow now. 26 is still what I call reasonable. The tractors are 24 miles an hour. That's a little bit, but I played with 19 miles an hour on Stone Valley and FS19. That was literally the Fendt GTs used to have that speed in the old game, and I favoured those a lot as fertiliser machines and as mowing machines. So yeah, but I did really gain an appreciation for. Yeah, we are going to need that now. A real appreciation for the 7250. Where I had hated it, I had despised it and would willingly sell it straight away because I didn't like it. Because I suppose at the beginning of the game you don't really see. It's not particularly wonderful at steering. It's a bit of everything. The only thing it doesn't have, which was not a letdown, it is a good solid workhorse, is it didn't have a front loader attacher for that particular model. Let's try and be a bit realistic and go underneath the pipe. Now, why? Oh, I can't get used to this. I've got to be honest though, I was thinking about this. I always talk about realism, but to be honest, the little yellow message that I got used to, I didn't have it on horse aggravation thinking about it, and I got used to that. I think in some ways it's probably, I think that actual mod though, I think it might be the additional settings mod, and that's got a lot of other things which I miss, and that is one of those things. But again, it puts more on your screen and all the rest of it. I know I've got that little one at the bottom, but I find that one really good where it shows you the damage, and that's understated rather than overstated. I thought I would quickly get this up. This is the most important sort of job we've got to do, and I do agree. I mean, the thing is, I should have done this last session, but it'd already been quite a long one, so I actually split it in the end to 2 sessions because it was quite a long one. It was 1 recording session, but I literally split the actual session into 2. So right, let's stick that in. Yeah, and it wasn't. I was This and the Tanker Junior. I wasn't. There are lots and lots of tankers in the game, lots. But all I was saying was the H2 Studios and the Tanker Junior, which has that fault with the pallets, whether or not the portholes are open. I took that out because it caused issues, and again, immersion is important. I'm trying my best. Yeah, what he says as he leaves his portholes open. Yeah, trying my best to aim for immersion. I know, of course, sometimes I do things wrong, and that breaks immersion. But I'm aiming for it, and that is my number one thing that I'm sort of trying to do now. I talk about efficiency, but I also want that as one of my goals in Farm Simulator, where we literally go for as realistic as possible. Ooh, he says as he misses it totally. Well, yeah, I am imperfect. I admit it. If you go from that angle, it looks like it's right. Yeah. No, it is true. Sort of getting back to the case 7250. It's one thing I did say about the Pepe, Mr. Noisy, as I called it, the Fiat Agri. I would have that on every Let's Play probably if my back was to the wall and I didn't have a tractor, because it was such a good 180 horsepower. It's got a front loader. It's quite meaty. It's just too noisy. I would have Pepe's willingly because it is such a cracking tractor. Of course, it's not as cheap, but there is something now that I would go to on any Let's Play where I haven't got a tractor in that sort of range, and that's the Renault Ares. Yeah, I like that. That ticks all the boxes of Mr. Noisy, the Fiat Agri, without the noise. So yeah, I would like it. Is, I think it's about 60 grand in total. It's still fantastic for a 194 horsepower tractor. So yes. That is right. You can only fill it to 100. Yeah, and we will top this up though, because I say what we're gonna do. In fact, I think actually we're gonna push that through a little bit. It's not that quick, and I like it like that. I do. It's a bit of a slow burn. Probably are better to go through. Let's try. Yeah, you can see that it doesn't do an awful lot per hour, and it's not. I like that. It is a bit of a bottleneck I found on, which again I like that. The fact that it is not. Now, of course, we're not selling. We did say that, didn't we? Yeah, we weren't going to do that. We were literally storing. So let's see how it's actually doing, really, because yeah, we're up to 31 tons now. Now we're up to 15, so that's done another 15 tons. Now that's a point. It's 48 times 2 tons. So that's 96 tons per day. So it'll pretty much empty the storage, the 100 tons that we've got in there by morning. So really, again, I like this. I don't like upgrading this because I like it. I do recognise that the fertiliser business is fantastic, but by slowing it down, by making it a slow thing and not upgrading that, it means I've got to wait patiently. Yeah, and it's more of a slow thing than it is. Yes, I might, but then again, I like the additional settings mod for many other reasons, or the power tools, one or the other. It's one of those that does all those little tiny ease of life settings that are really good. Now we did check. I know we checked the sales, just because sometimes things drop. So yeah, I mean with three tractors as well. So we're going to go 9 o'clock. Yeah, I just wanted to get this done, and also yes, let's in the morning we shall see how much we should have processed all of that's in there. So we need to top it up again, which means that by March. That was the last of the. Oh no, with this. No. Yeah, that is right. We're pretty much breaking even, and yeah, 2 years played now. Solid fertilizer is now up to the top, so that needs to be, yeah, and that's down to 14 tons. I wasn't far off. It was, yeah, really, it's caught up in a way. It's not done quite as much though as I thought it would have done. But then again, it is going to be, that's going to be right, isn't it? It loses a quarter, so that means if you put 100 tons in, you're only going to get 75 tons out, no matter what. But it'll process 96 tons per month, so really it'll leave you with 75 tons of that per month, which is a cracking amount of fertilizer. So we're going to sell this because I'd like to buy that patch of land. Yeah, the other thing is, the grass started off as like, well, it's growing now. That's bizarre, because it started off... It is weird how from map to map you go and the grass can be like full pelt on one map, and then on another it's cuts, and then it's a bit confusing. It is. There's no consistency, really. But well, I suppose it keeps you on your toes, really. Right, so then. That, of all the skid steer loaders, is one of my favourites. It is a nice little skid steer. Isn't that the one that has got the special ability to have... I think this one, yes, it can. You can have front loaders. That, I thought there was something special about it. I wonder if... Would that... No, but it's higher. That's not a bad... Let's go for normal Massey Ferguson, actually. Is it... Oh, my life. No. Well, let's try that again. Oh. This only accepts... Yes, it's only normal things. It's the one thing that always gets me. Fertilizer, seeds, and it's not everything. It is good, though. 51. No, we can... I think we can... It's not a bad price, but I agree with this. This is the one that I would like. Well, actually, I preferred the others. They're nice, meaty wheels. Yeah, we will add that. I think it's protection, like rollover protection. I know we're not working in forestry, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the customize mod. We are going to go... Oh, we're going to go just standard, though. Yeah, I want to go Massey. Massey would be about M. Oh, wow. He actually keeps a log of the colours I use. So, M. Massey. Hey, oh, went past the Massey. I, J, K. We're going the wrong way. I can't even do the alphabet now. M. Massey Ferguson. Wow, Manfred, you've got a lot of colours. Massey Ferguson Reds. Select. This is a lot cheaper. Yeah, ooh, that is a little bit... I like the red and the yellow, actually. That actually looks quite nice. And the options only cost us, yeah, the sunshade, really. Do we have the... What's Massey's colours normally? I think we're gonna go silver, actually. Well, we're going to look at silver anyway, which means we really need to go into chrome. Yeah, I like that. Brilliant. And to go on that, being as we haven't got anything like that yet, we're going to go for front loader tools. We're going to lease this, see how well it works, because... Yeah, we'll go straight down there and just have a bit of fun. I must admit, it has been all work on this. I'm going to try. I don't think it's going to work. I've not got anything to work with this yet, properly. And I shall show you what I mean by that. Apologies. Right, pallet fork. I think we're going to go for a different colour. Yeah, so we can see it, but without it being too... We're going to lease it, because I don't think it's going to work. We're going to pop down the shop. Oh, we also want to stick this on selling. Is what I'm going to say, definitely. Right, so I want to show this on camera, because sometimes me doing it the way that I do it, where we just literally go bang and all of the products sell at one time, it does sort of doesn't show you exactly how things are. Let's have a look. Now, yeah, what I mean by it not working, it's got a strange thing, the AGM. But you can stick a weight on this as well, which I do love. Yeah, watch what happens with the knuckle. It'll work, but it's higher. Yeah, which means you think it's no, it's not as bad with this. as it is with almost any others, because it's already small and light, we might get away with it. We'll try it. Yeah, so we're going to buy that. At least items, Mr. Smith. And we are going to purchase that. Yes. Right, other thing we want to do is we want to repair it, but we also want to stick a weight on the back. Let's do this properly. Yeah, I'm not... anybody who's seen my Let's Plays knows I don't like skid steers, but of all of the skid steer loaders that are there, I actually like this one a little. In comparison to the rest, which I'm not a massive fan of. No, this actually is quite... There's something about this one, the weight ratio and everything is almost there, that it's almost makes it into like a telehandler, but with a small reach. Now I can, yeah, I'm going to go for the Weefro. I'll do this a lot. I'm only going to go 1500. Does this work with this? I'm sure I've had this with... I'm sure I have. No, I don't. We want to go the way that we went before, which is Massey Ferguson Red. And buy. Are we going to buy it in case it's... That is not a bad idea. Yeah, for once you've been sensible. Yeah, if it doesn't work, at least it gets sent back, and it's cost us just a few... Yeah, I remember I had this on Balkanska. It's low when you go over things like bridges, you clip the bottom of the bridge because it is really, yeah, so let's repair it and then let's have a bit of a go with the bags. Yeah, yes, I remember it is Balkanska, but is that we're actually got a bit of a healthy respect for this. See if we can pick these bags up. Yes, not quite like you'd have it on a... Yeah, you can't quite get the angle right as you could with a front loader, but I can live with that, it's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. It's picking that up nicely. Shall we send this from here up to the top? In fact, we've got an hour to kill. If we stick that on 60, it's a little bit noisy, actually. I can see, I've seen editing whether that affects the volume level. Yeah, I'll be talking because, yeah, that's the one reason why really I got rid of the Fiat Agro is because it's too noisy when you're recording. And even if you went up high where the noise is a little quieter, still overpowers. Yes, I wish Pepe would create a content creators edition of the Fiat Agri. Would snap his hand off, because it was the original, very reasonable priced old barn find Fiat that is a real good all rounder. So do we? I think we do. Oh wow. Okay. We've just topped. I didn't realise we were that close to 10 o'clock. Right, so let's send that. We'll send a worker up, I think, and we won't look. We won't look at the direction it chooses, and we will pop up the top. And we are now. Oh no! I always do that. I always do that on that screen. Apologies. Just let's take my daughter to work. So yes, right. Let's get cracking. Now then, what was I? What was it? All right, we've sent the worker up from the bottom, so that should be, he or she should be, all my life, let's not look. Why do they not follow the actual, yeah, I thought they were supposed to follow the road splines rather than do things like that. That's ridiculous. Right, I think we need to top this up. And yes, we have reached the goal, really. Yeah, now this should really be pretty much empty. Yeah, pretty much. So we'll stick that in again, do that. What I'd like to do though is literally pay for our square of land that yeah, is already ours, but really isn't ours. Yeah, so we need to be minusing X amount of cash, which is, let's have a look while we're doing that. It is 786,000 F12 minus 786,844. Right. Now we are the real proud owners of, yeah, so we need to, we'll fill this again. We'll only take another 30 tons. We could actually, yeah, we could, but we need, the other thing is obviously we haven't got any of our own TMR. I'm not sure if we are. I probably would be buying it from our partner called the Lords, yeah, who does packs of food that are better than anybody else's that I know, really. So this is pretty much, yeah, there's 2 more sets of this. We're going to take this till March morning and we're going to buy our animals. Yeah, that's the one thing I would love to do. Oh, yeah, you are forgetting. This is, no, we're not. I did it already, yeah. Or they're left over from yesterday. It is a bit confusing. I do confuse myself enormously. The reason I do it is because I have on Hobo's Hollow quite a few times. I actually forgot about checking the sales and then kicked myself because I thought you could have actually, yeah. So I like not to miss it, and that's why I get a little bit panicky about have I looked at the sales, because it sort of like forms a bit of one of those things where you like, oh, I can't miss the sales, I can't miss the sales, because you can't. I mean, we all know no one can rely on the sales. That's not really my point. It's just that you can, especially, and I'm not afraid. I used to love the second-hand equipment mod in FS19, apart from the fact that whoever looked after the equipment didn't look after the equipment. It was always terribly badly scratched, to the point of silliness, yeah, I thought personally, but it was a cracking mod. Yeah, so I mean, right, brilliant, that is it. In fact, we may as well just, yeah, we can always top, instead of wasting our time. So we now are the proud owners of that patch of land, which we were already, but now then, oh, we've still got that on selling. Is that so bad? We've seen how much it earns. So let's do it storing. I'd like to just have a look at it. Right, so we're sleeping until the morning. We've checked the things. Our worker is almost here. I can see them coming across the the field as we speak. Let's ignore that quickly. Yeah, I don't understand why, but the map spline has got worker things and that's sending it across the fields. I don't get why that's not coming across the... Yeah, I think I figured this out as well. It's obviously this map's got things to do with the ground layer. Right, 1,000. So actually that almost balanced out the property maintenance, really. So 230,000. Why are we earning? Why were we earning? What were we selling? We just knocked that not to sell. We weren't far off with my workings out, though. That is definitely true. Why did we earn a lot of money? That makes no sense. Oh, unless we had some. We did have some. Yeah, we did have some energy, but I didn't think we'd had that much. But yeah, it's got to be the silage and the energy business. It's the only thing left. What are you doing? Yeah, it is the only thing that's left to do. I wanted this to us to get through to March, but obviously I'd like for us to do the animals, yeah, and go till 10 o'clock. Although, yeah, really, next session we're going to be like seeding and that, really. So we had 8 tons left, so we'll fill another 70 tonner. Then we're going to go over, grab the animals, and we are going to need a trailer, which I'm going to buy before we buy the animals. Oh, we have a Titan. Oh my life, is that not good? Wow, that is, we cannot miss that. We need that this year. Colour of ours is case red. So we want case this time, which is a C, quite close to the top. Case I. Oh, that was not a bad guess for once. And we also want design colour to be black, which is the absence of all colour. Metal, yeah. Yeah, that's as good as you get, I think. Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant, absolutely amazing. You see, that's what I'm saying. That was something we really, really need. And obviously, it's limited the amount of animals we can buy, although we're going to speed this up till 10 o'clock, I think. Let's just quickly go and grab another load. Yeah, I mean, the biggest... Oh, my life, it's doing the round and round trick. Okay. Right. So I don't know how much wages that I've been wasting doing that for a long time, but hey ho, it is what it is. We've earned very well. Yeah, we are much better positioned than I ever thought we would be this early on. But it is funny, on FS19, in a year of farming from scratch, I could start from one field and get up to the point where I could get at least 70 odd animals. No, that's not going to be realistic enough. Usually 100 odd animals. 75. I used to go for the food farmer enclosure usually as a start, and then often in certain maps you got those where you could just concentrate. Yeah, where you could literally get the 500 animal enclosures were quite common on FS19. So I used to often buy it depended on the map, because again, it is as I was saying, some map makers destroy the thing, but then again, on some maps there were always secondary farms. Even if their original farm was destroyed, you could still buy certain farms, which is I've always loved that feature. I thought that was quite amazing. So I'd often buy one of the farms that had one of the 500 or 300 or 250 animal enclosures and move from the food farmer one and either sell them or just literally shift over. Yeah, I'm thinking of Greenwich Valley. There's one Let's Play question that I did. I think actually that is on YouTube. That very Let's Play. I think it is. Because I go on about that. It is a beautiful map. It is. Yeah, the one bit of the map that I really did, I wish it would come to FS22. I really would. Of all the FS19 maps I played, nobody really goes on about it that much, but it is, and nobody really ever goes on about Sudbury Meadows. If you look on YouTube, I could only ever find one content creator who actually didn't create content. Well, I could only find this one thing that was on Sudbury Meadows, and I don't think he had a long run of that either. But yeah, I think he was the only one that I actually found that actually did that. Right, now then, let's grab this. Oh, no, I have an idea. Oh, let's go the right way. Yeah, I'd like to try, even if we only cut a little bit, I would like to see if this actually does cut. Oh, I'm not sure I can get past this. I need the... Yeah, well, I don't really need the editor. Not on this map. That's one beautiful thing about this, really. Yeah, I want to see if this does... Oh, still got... Right, we need to go till 10 o'clock anyway, don't we? So let's put those on selling now. Speed up till 10 o'clock, and it's going to rain in a bit, but that don't matter. We're only bedding the animals in. Yeah, now that is going to do us proud for our animals. Yeah, I suppose I could do it here. This is only just to test to see if it does actually cut. And the answer to that question is no, it doesn't. Now, I did wonder if it was a special thing, whether or not it would cut or not. So the answer to that question is no. So we do need... We'll order one. It's 25,000. We will order that. We might actually ask for once, because we don't abuse this, not on this Let's Play. In fact, we'll order it. Yeah, we'll drop this here for now. What we ought to do, though, is the header we choose, we're going to colour completely different so that I don't get mixed up with which one is the pickup header and which one is the grass cutter. The no one, yeah. But obviously it's March, see, it is the time. Oh, actually, I think we're in April. Well, I think we were. I'm sure it was a really narrow window for the ones that we want, which are further down. Yeah, it is. Yeah, lentils, peas, which... When are they? Oh, it's halfway through the year, June, July. And May is flax. Now, lentils were the one we were going to try, but we've now got more than one field. So, we've also got the grass field, which I was looking at. I can see now already. I'm answering my own question. Yeah, it's got grazing. I looked at it on the map. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, I looked at it on the map and I could see the grass. I always forget you can't see that. That grass there, that is obviously part of the animal enclosure. So, yeah, that's for feeding the animals. So, grazing. So then now we're going to need to switch the... I don't know if they need water or what. There's got water things. So, I think it's these green things here by the look of it, I would say. Or is it those big towers there? Are they storage or... Is the water hydrant? Let's stick. So yeah, because obviously this is the first time I've seen this enclosure, so I apologise for annoying you all with the interactive zone markers. Yeah, so that's that. Is this some? Oh, well. Wow, that is amazing. That was not staged either. I literally was going to see if this had got storage or. Because it does say, if you look on the map, about water tanks. We featured it last time. Yeah, right where we are. So it's actually the hydrants. Water tank. Water tank. You see, that to me is a water... Yeah, so I don't know if it is that or whether it is that. Right, so this is where we buy the animals. Are these multiple ones or is it just one? And also, what? 200. Is it, though? That's what I'm saying. Is it multiple ones? Or is it what? Yeah, it is. It's more. It's 3. That's amazing. So although they are one, we've got to go in to get the slurry. Wow. Water is this? Oh, this is a water one. It is. Water, milk, straw, slurry. It's got an inbuilt storage, so at least we don't have to do anything about that. So we're going to need to come do the water. I think we're going to grab an Omatana and we'll keep it here because the Omatana's got such a good unload rate that even if it's not got the storage, if you're running from a little point... What are those water tanks there? Can you like fill these with a lot of water and then... Maybe. We should have to see, or is this the way you grab the milk from? We shall have to discover. Well, we can see looking at this that... yeah, that's definitely the slurry point. This here is going to be the manure. This bit, yeah, it says that, manure heap. So this is the slurry point, which we can see without having any help at all. So this is 3 enclosures of 200. So it's a 600. I think there's a slurry for the middle one. Is the water? Is it just one water point, or is I thought I saw another one? No. One set of water. So we could do what I love to do, which is really just stick the tap. I mean, I've got to be honest, in Britain, I don't know what it's like in America. Often they have self-filling things. I know this is a game, but the bottom line is the game's well behind on what actually happens in real life. But what I'm going to simulate that as much as I possibly can. Do we do that, or... I don't think it works. No, I know what I'm thinking. I was thinking of using the water distributor, but it doesn't work with animals. It's completely different from that. It's container. What are you looking in tools for? You know, I am my own worst critic. Yeah, if we do... Yeah, in fact, actually, that's not a bad idea. Although it's weird that the tap... We know that the fill point is good. So we're going to stick that in V mode. Like that. I've never had the Omatana where it doesn't work. If you stick that, and we'll grab an Omatana, which we'll buy now. Let's stick that back off not selling. Wow, that is amazing. 446,000. storing again. I'd like to show you exactly how much. So that's got another 95 tonnes, which will process and leave us about 70 odd tonnes for tomorrow. And I like this. I mean, it's obviously we're nearly out though. I mean, I'm going to say that really is. So the farm supply production, if you look in that now, the digestate should be 51 tonnes. So there's one little bit left of that. We did, oh, well, there's another header. A 12.3 metre header. Class. We know we've already got one. I thought we just looked anyway. I think, didn't I just look at this? So is this where the TMR goes? Yes, I would imagine it is. Maybe the straw as well, or I'm not sure. The straw won't go somewhere in the middle or something like that. No, I'm just being thorough. I just I can see the manure points up the top. I'd say that these must be milk. Yeah, I would say that the giveaway is probably the milk churn. So yeah, and the fact that it's white. I did think that, but I wasn't. Yeah, I was not. I didn't see the milk churn before. So the food's going to be here, and it looks to me very much like you've got to feed them at each of the points, because it really is 200. Yeah. So I think what we're going to do, if that is the case, we're going to buy whatever 30, 30 and 30. We're going to do that because that way it makes maximum growth, although really I'd like to do this in a big way sort of instantly really. So is it better to do no, because you allow for growth and births if you do it in like 3 sets really. Right, so we'll stick these on for now. We do, yeah, let's buy the Matana at the shop, and I thought we were going to have things delivered this one-off time. Well, when I say one-off, I don't mean exactly one-off. So we want the Omatana, which is in animals. And we're going to go for the realistic. Well, when I say realistic, I mean cheeky, but not too cheeky. Yeah, I mean it's a little bit cheeky still. 20 tonner. I like the blue, and it really is appropriate for. We are doing it for water, so blue water. Brilliant. Now, do we need? Are we going to do? No, I think we're going to need. We've got the slurry tanker already, but we are going to need to buy a milk tanker, and for that we're going to go H2 Studios again. We're going to go for a white one. We're also going to need a dairy, but we're not going to run straight away. We've not got any milk until tomorrow morning. That is a problem for tomorrow morning. So it's about 2/3 the way in. At the bottom ish. Any minute now, I think. He says. Well, this is H2 Studios stuff, so I would say this probably is a sure bet that we're going to get to. Oh, actually, it's a lot further in than you think. It's more like 4/5. Yeah, we're going to go standard. We're going to go yes, all, and no, and yes, and we want lubricate. No, it's a little bit. Right, so we want customize. I think we just want metal, and we want white, which is all colours together. Apply. Yeah, that'll do me. And the other thing we need is the mower that we discussed. Being as we have that machine, we would be rather silly not to get another one of those mowers for 25 grand, really, I think, because it obviously it's a windrower as well, so we want that one this time. But we do want it completely different. So it goes by. Yeah, we don't want another case, we don't want a massy. Do we go for a yellow? I know it's not right. It's only for the fact that it's a different colour. Decal. Standard, yeah. And lubricating grease, no. I'm not going to keep it on anymore because it's doing weird things. It seems to take precedent down at the shop and then stops other things doing what they should do. So, buy. Right, now we are all. No. Now we're going to reset. The one other thing we need to do is we need to buy a low loader, and I'm going to go for my absolute favourite. Yeah, I'm not pretending that it's not. We're going to go. This is a big map. No, we don't bales. We just want standard. We want. I do love that. I didn't like the dovetail when I first saw it, but I really do like it. Gooseneck, yes, we will go for the lorry. Extras, side rails. Yeah, well, extensions goes wider then. Length, I think we're going to go 40. I always find 50 is a little bit too big, but 40, no, we don't lubricate grease. Main colour, we'll stick with black, I think. Well worth 15 grand at anybody's money. That is amazing. And we'll buy, yeah, do we buy, yeah, we will need to buy some food. Let's get some food bought down there. It's reset now at the bottom, so we'll order some ahead. And we're going to go for some TMR pallets, which is this set here somewhere. Silage, sugar beets, mixed ration. That's the one. You always look for TMR, but see, that is mixed ration, so it's the brown ones. 5 tons, and I would say we're going to need a lot of these. We're going to need a couple. That's it. I mean, that's it. With having to do this down at the, there's going to be a lot of loading and unloading. So thankfully, we've got that fantastic, brilliant telehandler down at the shop. That's 20. Right. I'm going to need some seeds soon. So let's get some big bags. And the best value seeds that I know of is, have we got any left? Did we sell? I think we sold them all, if I'm honest. So we're going to go for, that's the point. No, rechargeable big bag. Seeds, 1500 for 12. Now these these are very good value, but I think this is right. 700 for 1500. I'm sure the picking pack actually does seeds 900 for 2. Yeah, it's this is quite amazing. So the picking pack, I think we're going to go 4 because these are big fields. Now then, no, I think this. No, we've seen that they're standard. So I think 4 is about right. Do we need any fertilizer? We haven't bought any yet, which is pallets again. Did we? No, we didn't. No, I thought about buying it. So in trouble with doing multiple Let's Plays, when you've ordered some recently, it sort of like throws you out a bit because you think, did I order it from here? No, I didn't. Fertilizer pallet. I'm going to get 2 of these because this doesn't go that far. Now, did we get the stones or did we just discuss it? Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up in my own head of things. We didn't put any stones in? No, so we need to order some stones as well. Big bags. This is the other thing about having the production shed on multiple things. You do this a lot, and again, it throws you out. We haven't got a sprayer unit yet, have we? So we don't really need to worry about. We might have to buy that soon. Yeah, really. So we want some stones, which I think this is the. We only need. I will go 6 because it is very, very reasonable. Do we get some snow? There's that. It's going to take us ages to get that little lot up. In fact, for once, I think the most important thing was really to show you that we'd got that. So, right, no, we need to have these on while I'm buying the animals, really. I mean, these are fairly obvious because obviously you've got the troughs there, which I do like that. But the animal one, I suppose it is at the gate of each one, though. So do you know something? Let's have a go. Let's see if we can stay. Because I really do like these off. Alright, so, and again, you're not going to see the yellow message that you're used to seeing. So we went Holsteins on the last Let's Play. We do want milkers, so we're going to go brown Swiss, and we're going to go adults. We've got 351,000 to play with, and we bought everything we need. So if we're going to go 3 times, let's try 30. Let's try maximum 60. It's at 99. No, that would cripple us. Let's try 40. It would have been easy to go down. And this has got to be 3 times. So including movement, that would be 180,000. What? It's going to leave us a lot. What about 50 then? 80, 160, 240, 240, 245, 247. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Yeah. Yes. And number 2. Number 3, which is where are you? Number 3. You're right at the beginning. So that's 150 in total herd, but obviously in 3 different places. Right, we're going to do, yeah, we need to feed them and everything. I would like to just, no, animals first. Right, this is true. We need to, yeah, we've got the milk tanker. We don't need that to worry about that. Let's go grab a tractor. In fact, the little tractor, I would say, is not that one. It's not you either, but you'll do. I can't actually get to it. Don't need to worry about that. Where is the... Oh, it is here. I was going to say it should be right near it. If we drop that whole contraption, which is fairly nice. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.